right. Good evening, everyone.
How about that? Hi.
Hey, we're talking cigars and politics tonight. We thought we'd go live just for fun. I've got the Tatiana vanilla. I really like this. It's a little skinny one, but I really like it. It smells like vanilla custard. It's so good. What do you have? What are you smoking tonight?
It's a Chupacabra.
Chupacabra. Let me see.
Yeah.
Esteban's I can't read it.
That's why I said Chupacabra, because it says in big letters down here in print.
Can you read that? Because I can't. But it's cool. What does it smell good? I can't.
It does.
And then
real rich. Real rich.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Athletic non-alcoholic beer, which is the best on the planet. It's incredible.
He really likes it. We get it. We order it. It comes once a month.
Yeah.
And he gets one specific kind every month. It's a dark one.
Yeah.
And then he gets a surprise one every month.
Yeah.
And I am actually going to mix up a cocktail. I've put the fixings for a Cosmopolitan in here. So it's vodka, triple sec, cranberry juice, and a little bit of simple syrup. And I love these. So
shake it on down.
Shake it up.
Is that song?
Yeah, shake it up by the cars.
Yeah, cars is one going by right now.
All right, nice and frosty. And got a martini glass. Whew. Oh, doesn't that look good?
This is live, not Memorex. So
is it real or is it Memorex? Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Perfect.
We're old now, huh?
Well, I am. You're not.
All right. Now I can't get the lid back on there. There it goes. All right. So cheers.
Cheers.
Here we go. That's delicious.
So is this.
All right, let's light it up. I got to clip mine.
I got to clip mine.
I like the little guillotine clip. Why was that funny?
It just sounded funny.
We tried the one, we went to a cigar shop and the guy used this one that cut like a V in the top. I didn't like that one. It was really easy for the cigar to unravel and got a lot of tobacco in my mouth with that one.
There we go.
Okay. Toast the foot. I like these Tatiana vanillas. I'm going to get a box of these. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Is it working?
Did we turn it down on accident? It's got fluid in there still. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's not working.
It's windy. Let me...
But it's not, usually, it's not staying lit.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Maybe it has to be full.
I think I'm going to have to fill this one.
Yeah.
But it's working enough.
Okay.
Get a nice even toast on there. Oh man, that smells so good.
Looks like it's going good. I think I'm just going to skip. Well, I better try it at least.
It's not going. There you go. Nope.
I'm just going to try to light it then.
So he's got a closed foot on this. So mine was an open foot. His tobacco leaf, the wrapper leaf goes over the end there. So that's a closed foot. All right. There we go.
Guys. That looks good. Thank you.
God, that's good.
Wow, this is real good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it strong?
Medium. Here, I slobbered all over it, so.
I got too much tobacco coming out of mine. I cooked it a little low, I think.
I like that one. That's the first time on a Chupacabra.
That Chupacabra is kind of nice.
It is, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah, I cut mine a little too low, I think.
Uh-oh. Gonna be all right?
Yeah. It's just
This is good.
tobacco-y in my mouth. Oh. Oh, that's so good. I love a good cosmopolitan. Well, anyway, this is a Forever Fierce Over 50. I'm sure you know. If you don't, please subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of stuff. We do a series called Cigars and Politics, and we decided to do a live one tonight. So tonight we are going to talk about the newest thing in the news, the drama going on with Joe Biden.
Yep. More drama.
More drama. It's all drama. It's been, he was going to take us back to civility and have everything be just so wonderful, but it's been nothing but drama, and it's awful. So anyway, you know, he said, I'm not building the wall, not one more foot of wall in my administration, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden the other day, that Mayorkas sends out a note saying, I welcome in. Mayorkas sent out a note saying that, there's an urgent need for the wall to be put up. Oh my gosh. And so they're going to build 20 miles of wall. Of course, what's 20 miles going to do, right? They can walk around that. And then Joe Biden then says, well, I had to do it because the money was appropriated and I couldn't do anything about it. And so we had to build a wall. But you got to think about it and think, why is it that they're really doing that? I think it's because his poll numbers are so incredibly low that Trump is beating him into the dirt. And so he's trying any which way he can, even if it's a fake Hail Mary to try to get some voters. But it's just like the student loan thing. He's promising, he's going to make believe he's doing it. Oh, we're working hard for you. But, hi, Jamie. They want to make sure that they're filling you full of BS to get your vote. And then they're just going to do what they do anyway, which is nothing. In fact, what they want is to, it's not race, it's class. They want us against them. And they really want to have us be the serfs and they be the royal ruling class. And I'm not for that. So, and then what was it? They declared that Trump supporters are should be on the terror watch list because we're all evil.
Cigar smokers.
That too.
Oh, that's right.
But we're we're bad people. Bad. Trump supporters were
Bad to the bone.
We hate democracy. That's why we want to use our democracy, right? They don't want to use democracy. They want to just make edicts and make us follow it.
Yeah.
Then I saw something yesterday that just, if the nail wasn't in the coffin, it was after I saw what I saw. Yeah, we're dog lovers, animals of all kinds. We have a German Shepherd. Joe Biden has a German Shepherd. He's on German Shepherd number 2, for what I know, at least in the White House. They had, I forget what the name of the first one was, Major or something like that. And they had to rehome Major because he was biting people. But then they got Commander, which I believe is the current one. Cute little German Shepherd. And that German Shepherd is now biting people. Well, German Shepherds don't just bite people unless there's a reason. That dog, I found out, has been being brutalized by his owner. There's a video floating around. I saw it on Harris Faulkner's show in the morning. And I think I saw, you can find it on X, formerly known as Twitter. There's a video of Biden leaving Marine One and going over to a car or something. And he's got the dog on a leash and he's trying to pull the dog and he's, then right at the last minute before they pan away, you can see him reach his foot around because the dog is not doing what he wants. And he kicked the dog in the head. And you do that once, you're sunk, buddy. I'm never going to believe it. Not that I ever did, because the man's been a proven liar his entire life. I don't know why people think it's something drastically different now. Oh, he's so decent and he's Mr. Empathetic and he's bullshit is what he is. And they talk about how he loves his son. If you love your son, you're not going to support their drug and alcohol habit. And you do what you could to get them off of that.
There goes our friend.
Yeah, that guy is awful.
Yeah, what does he do to his son? Does he kick him in the head too, like his dog?
Probably. Who knows?
Yeah.
Joe Biden is not a nice person.
No,
he is someone who likes to get into fights with everybody. I saw a clip from before he got into office. He went to some factory somewhere and some guy challenged him.
Oh, yeah.
And he got right in the guy's face. I don't work for you. And I couldn't believe that crap. The motion detector said there's somebody at the front door. Imagine that. It's us.
Better go see who it is. Oh, are they on the inside or the outside?
Better be on the outside. The camera's on the outside. How's that Chupacabra doing?
It's great. It's really good. It's a little, like I said, it was medium, but the more I smoke on it, it's a little bit heavy. But that's okay.
But you like them a little bit heavier.
I do. I do.
We went to, I started thinking it's a manly cigar, right? And we just went to Dillard's, a department store out here in Clarksville. that we like to shop at. We're just cruising around and looking at stuff. And I stopped to look at this blouse, and he's standing next to me. And the saleswoman comes up. Hi, can I help you, ladies? I just kind of looked at her.
So
and
what did I do?
I don't know. Does he look like a lady to you?
Sometimes.
Dude looks like a lady.
Yeah. Well, I told her I could prove it, that I wasn't a female or a lady. But
You
she
should have
didn't-
said, are you assuming my gender? That's they to you.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, I told her I could prove it, and I was going to show her.
No, you didn't.
I've said that before, though, to people.
Yeah, he has said that. So,
But they never said sure. They always go, no.
thank God.
I said, are you sure? Because it's a giant surprise.
That's enough. Oh my God.
Sorry. Well, that's right. This is family programming, isn't it?
You see what I have to deal with? So, tell me what you think about Joe Biden.
Is that enough? I can't. That guy, every time, I can't look at him.
Hello. It looks like Kyle Clark joined us.
Yeah. I wanted him to have a T-shirt made with the picture of Joe Biden with a great big smile on his face. I wanted to put it on a T-shirt and have underneath the title, "The Joker."
There you go.
Yeah. Because he looked just like him. He'd be perfect.
And the whole thing with the Kevin McCarthy thing, not quite sure how to feel about it. I didn't quite trust him when he first got elected as speaker. But then I thought, okay, let's see what's going on. They all approve of him. What do I know? I'm not in Congress. But Kyle liked that huge guitar, that huge cigar the other day. That was funny.
That was funny. You want to tell him the story behind that?
No, that's the guy who asked for it.
Oh, it is? So he finally tuned back and, oh, hi. Hope he enjoyed that. Guy did.
You're such a weirdo. Anyway, with Kevin McCarthy, now that the whole thing has been done, I don't like it. All the people who are the establishment types, they really are trying to say, oh, it's chaotic and it's this and that and the other thing. But he wasn't doing what he agreed to do. So they had the right to do what they did. That's democracy in action. That was what the rules were. So they took advantage of the rule and they did it. So if you don't want to let people do what they're supposed to do, then that's not democracy. If you're not going to do the rules like what they're trying to do, they try to circumvent the will of the people all the time.
Yeah.
I know that Trump endorsed Jim Jordan for speaker, but wouldn't that be just amazing if Donald Trump was the speaker, even if he was just interim speaker for a while? He would really shake things up. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
Does he want to? Or?
He said he would if he needed to do it to help, then he would do it. But his focus is on being president.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him because we need him to be president. But I think it would be really, really amazing because I heard some other people talking about Jim Jordan is a great guy, but they don't think he's going to be able to get the votes that he needs because there's a lot of those hardcore establishment type people that don't want anybody like that. I sure love these Tatiana vanilla ones. I tried a chocolate one. The chocolate ones are really good too. They have a bunch of different flavors.
I don't think they're as good as that one though. The chocolate ones.
Yeah, the chocolate one smells better than it tastes.
Yeah,
but
remember we thought they were going to be really good.
oh yeah, because oh man, they smell so good. But the vanilla one is amazing.
Vanilla ones are good.
And I've been taking berberine for how long now? I guess
About
3 weeks, a month, something like that. I've lost about 7 pounds. So that's amazing. I'm happy about that. Of course, AEP is you like the champagne. I like the champagne cigar too. That's probably one of my favorites, the champagne cigar.
Yeah. We bought some of those last time we went to buy cigars, which is, we've been going quite a bit, at least once a week, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll probably wind up getting a box. Yeah. I buy some cigars from the famous smoke shop online. Yeah, probably. I like the champagne one, so I probably will do it again. Yeah. But I probably I buy some cigars online from the famous smoke shop because they have packs of 20 that you can get for really inexpensive. I get those to fill up the humidor. But I'd like to get some really nice cigars. And the busy season is coming up at work, so it's going to be really hectic trying to work. I guess I got to do overtime this year. The Asylum 13 line, no, I haven't, but I'll look that one up and see. I saw the Asylum ones in the catalog today, and they had one that was called Lobotomy.
I want to try that next.
That might be a little strong for me, but he'll like the Lobotomy one. But we'll give those a try.
There's so many different. There's just so many, and they're all different. A different experience.
You know, I was quite surprised that giant fat one. That was the Lunatic Habano. That one was actually pretty mild.
Yeah.
There was 70 gauge and an 80 gauge and a 90. Wow. You think about the interference in the election of the court hearings. Yeah, you know what? That is straight up election interference. The whole thing is just BS. You know, I was a real estate agent for a while, and people can say whatever price they want to say. You know, you can, the lunatic might come back out, but let me talk about some politics here. You can name whatever price you want to name on your real estate property. It's up to somebody else to accept that price. Plus, when you have on your document, when you're looking for a loan, that says, do not use these figures, that you do your own figures, figure it out for yourself. That clears them of everything right there. But it's typical. Like if you list a house, you may know what the market value is for that house. You may know what it's going to get. That doesn't mean the client wants to put it at that. And sometimes the client will list something for way too high, and it's not going to work, you know. But the bank is not, if a bank is just going to take your word for what a property appraises for, they're a stupid bank and they should be out of business. But also, since the bank got paid back on time with interest and all of that, it's BS. You know, it's straight up election interference. And all of these things, since they've talked about, these are huge things that they're trying to, you know, what a 90-something charges and all these different cases. They're not giving him any time to prepare for this. It shouldn't be for another 2 years before they go to court. But of course, the reason that they're doing what they're doing is strictly to interfere with the election.
Yes.
They're not trying to get justice, clearly. So, I think Kyle got mad because I said I have to talk politics for a while.
What was that?
One of our viewers left.
Oh,
I think Jamie's still here.
hi, Jamie. Oh, we got one friend.
You know, the last time we did a live stream, I didn't have any viewers,
Yeah.
but then I got hundreds of views on it. So, oh man, that's so good. Oh. 80% of charge have been declined by the judge. Yes, that's true. But they are still trying to get him on the overvaluation, but that's BS. I know you will, Jamie. Love you too. If you come to Tennessee again, you got to tell me in advance so I can take some time off. Because Knoxville, where you went, that's 4 or 5 hours from here.
Yeah.
We're up by the Kentucky border, right by the military base. I think all of those charges are all BS, and I think that they're doing what they're doing to get him a conviction. But then once they go to appeal, they'll lose. You know, they'll win on appeal, and he'll be able to walk away. But it's just BS. They're trying to keep him from campaigning.
Yeah. And he's already got it, as far as I'm concerned. They can do it all they want. They're not going to stop him.
Jamie says she's coming to visit us.
Oh, good.
That would be great.
We moved. You'll have to
Well,
get on your address.
don't come for a while. It's the AEP coming up in a week and a half. I will be going nowhere but in front of my computer for 7 weeks. And I'm really hoping that my company gives us a week off with pay at Christmas like they did last year. And it wasn't our PTO. We didn't have to use our PTO. They just said, take a week. Kyle's back.
Maybe he had to go to the restroom.
He liked that lunatic cigar.
Oh.
You know, it was actually very mild.
Yeah.
It did taste good. It was just, it's such a big gauge. It was hard for me to, he had a much easier time smoking it. I couldn't draw it very well.
Yeah, it was that's like a 10-hour smoke on that one. If you got the time, you sit there and smoke all day.
Yeah, that'd be like half a day just sitting there, just chilling, smoking a cigar. The nice thing about cigars is that they really do cause you to sit down and relax.
Yeah.
I'll do that, Jamie. Oh, I really like this one.
Bye there.
We got to get our Halloween decorations fixed up tomorrow. Well,
yeah.
we put out our yard. Our yard at this house the front yard is huge. And so we almost didn't have enough room for everything last year, but this year
we have to go buy.
We have to buy more stuff. But we have some witches that we DIY'd last year, and we had to take them apart because they wouldn't store. And now we got to put them back together, and we're finally going to do it tomorrow. And making another fire pit because I'm going to DIY a cauldron for the front. Did you get that witch? The witch that I wanted to get was a great big tall one, but we didn't get that. We got a dragon that turns its head, and then we have another dragon. Then I made a pit of bones that looks like lit coals, and I have a dragon egg on there, and the two dragons around him, and the one dragon is huge.
Yeah, what is it, about 12 feet tall?
At least
12 feet. And the wingspan is pretty big.
Yeah, it's huge.
As tall it is.
It's really cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
But the witches that we did, the DIY, it was a video. It's actually getting more views again now, but it was really fun to make those, and we got to just put them back together. And then we got to put some more. We've got some nice headstones in the front yard with this gate that we had DIY'd last year. And we got to get some, we're doing some more crosses and stuff. You're going to be on a cruise at Halloween. Nice.
Wow. Where are you going? Come back.
We go, we're going on our next cruise
March
2nd. Celebrity cruise line this time.
Every year we go.
I can't go anywhere at Halloween time. It's blackout days the whole 7 weeks. We don't get to go.
Yeah, you're pretty much locked in your office for all day most of the time.
Work huge amounts of overtime. But the money's good, so you can't argue with that. But unfortunately, we're going to the same cruise ports that we did last year.
Yeah.
Or this year, I should say. We're going to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. But I think I'm going to get some more of that chocolate Curacao, because that was good. I bought Jamaica, Cayman Island, and Cozumel. I love Cozumel. We've not been to Jamaica, but
I want to go there.
Cayman Island we've been to, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'd love to see Jamaica.
Yeah, we keep trying to get a cruise there. Maybe I'll just make it happen this summer. But it's going to be really hot there. I'm not a hot weather person. My goal is at some point to be able to turn YouTube into a full-time business so that I have more freedom to I would love to go with it. Send me info. Okay, we'll do that. It's Celebrity Cruise Lines, so that more stuff is included in the rate, but it's a bit more expensive. But we'll see if Penny can get you a deal, and I'll get you the information, and you can talk to her. Let her know you're a friend of ours. But anyway, back to the politics, because this is cigars and politics.
Yeah.
It's
supposed to be.
We'll have to do cigars and cruising next time. You know, going on a cruise is what started us on cigars.
Yeah.
Because we went to the gift shop on the cruise because we were looking for stuff for the kids, and we saw cigars, and we're like, that's kind of fun.
That was our first time. Huh?
Yeah.
Almost a year now.
But I really think that because they're trying to say that we're basically like Trump supporters are public enemy number one, we need to embrace that.
Yes.
We need to be loud and proud about it. There's a lot of people that that didn't vote for Trump last year that are now firmly in his camp. And I think it's great. And I think we all need to be less afraid to say that that's the way we feel.
Yeah.
Because the alternative is a nightmare. The alternative is insanity. And they are really trying to turn us into, like they said, they don't want us to own anything. They're making it hard for people to buy a house right now. I'm so thankful I don't do real estate, because this would be really sucky to be in real estate right now.
Yep. Everybody's dying. Realtors.
And I will tell you what, the last few years, because I do Medicare, the last few years, the carriers have been adding more and more and more stuff to the plans to entice people to join. And they've had great benefits, really, really good benefits. This year, they're drawing back a lot of plans and they're getting rid of a lot of benefits. So there's not as much stuff, not as much dental, vision, hearing. The people who have the grocery cards and stuff, not as much of that. There's people who have dual plans, which is you have to have Medicaid in your state and Medicare to get a dual plan. And they give those people grocery money. And like a lot of people, in some areas, a certain carrier had ended their plan. They terminated the plan for next year. These people were getting $160 a month. And now the next carrier is going to be $50 a month. So it's a big problem. And these people, when I talk to these people on the phone, they all talk to me about how this is being done to them by the government. They see the illegals coming in and getting the cash, getting the medical, getting the housing, getting all that stuff, and they can't get it. The people who have spent their life working in this country and doing everything they were supposed to do cannot get what they are giving to people who broke the law to come into the country. And we don't know who they are. We don't know if they're good people or not, but I'm sorry. If you break the law to come into the country, you're not a good person.
No, you're not. And there's hardly any families coming. I mean, there are some, but
they're military age males.
Yes. And guess what that means?
So if you see my video on why men think about the fall of the Roman Empire, I talk a lot about that.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that caused the Roman Empire to fall, was the influx of foreign people. They didn't share their views. They didn't share their way of life. They didn't, they worked for the Roman army, but if they didn't get what they thought they deserved, they turned around and fought the Roman army. So, that's what we're looking down the barrel of.
Well put.
I think this one is a dead soldier.
Yeah, mine's getting close myself. But that's nice.
I'll take the band off and see if I can smoke it a little bit more. I'm really enjoying this one tonight.
I need to take it off mine too, but I really like the band on this too. I think that was one of the reasons
Let me see if I can get
it. I want to take a look at the band on it.
Hold that one.
Because it had a real neat looking band. I didn't discover
the Chupacabra.
Yeah.
The Ring doorbell keeps seeing us. There we go. There's that one.
Oh, thank you.
And here's the Chupacabra one.
Just push that one up a little bit.
That one's not good. I'm going to take it off too. There we go.
Thank you.
There you go. Trade you.
Ah, wow.
Can I have mine back?
No.
Mine's almost
Yeah,
gone.
little tiny thing you got there.
Cheers. Getting tobacco in my mouth.
Yeah.
I cut too much off the end. So I'm really worried about the direction the country's going in. And I really feel like if we don't get Donald Trump back in office, we are up the creek without the paddle.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, if I had any sympathy for Biden, it completely went out the window when I saw him kick his dog. And it was clear. He kicked the dog in the head.
Yeah.
With the toe of his, it wasn't like he was just trying to move him over or anything, trying to, push him up. Because I know I've been known to do that. My dog is big and she will barrel in front of me, and sometimes I have to, use my leg to kind of push her back over. Some wasn't anything like that. He turned his toe into the dog's head and kicked it.
Just a puppy.
It's a young dog. It's like 2.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I thought it was a puppy. Didn't think it was that big.
Well, he got it as a puppy.
Oh, they've had it that.
Yeah.
When did they?
Right after they got into the White House. So the dog is, because it's been over 2 years now that he's been there. It's hard to believe. And all the damage he's done in 2 years, just think about till January of 2025, what he could do. And it worries me too, because these people are power hungry. They don't care about us. They care about their power. So they could very, very easily just pull some shenanigans. And, I could see them declaring martial law and not letting Trump win, or saying he didn't win legitimate, oh, and that's the other thing. Hillary friggin' Clinton, the other night, she said to Christiane Amanpour, who was nodding her head and going, yeah. She said, half of Trump supporters belong in what I call the basket of deplorables, right? That was a couple of years back. That was when she was trying to win against Trump. But now she says, we all need to be deprogrammed.
Oh, boy.
These are people who literally think that we are crazy and that we are a cult. She literally called Trump supporters cult members, and that we need to be deprogrammed. So what's that? Concentration camps? I don't know. I wish she would just go away. But she, and they say, you can't question the elections. That's evil. But that's exactly what Hillary did. That's exactly what that black woman in Georgia, they just swore up and down that she really won. She's the governor, but they stole it from her, and I can't remember her name. I used to remember it, but and then that Dianne Feinstein, senator in California for eons, who was being driven around by a Chinese spy for 20 years. She finally passed away. God rest her soul. I'm sorry, but she was really old, so I'm sure she had a great life. She was in the Senate for forever, right? But she left behind $100+ million estate full of properties and cash and you name it. How did she do that on her senator's salary of around $200,000 a year? Trump lost money being president. These people make money being in office. All right, this can be my last puff because it's getting too short now. Don't ever inhale a cigar. It's bad news. You don't want to do that.
You'll be dizzy for days.
It happened to me on accident once because I'd taken a puff and he did something, made me laugh, and I inhaled and I had the smoke in my mouth. That was not fun.
Yeah. She's wanting me to get a pipe and try that.
Oh,
that would be fun.
Because the reason why I want him to get a pipe is because he wants one. because we go into the cigar shop and there's a guy there who smokes a pipe, and they have pipes and stuff, and pipe tobacco and all that stuff. And I remember my grandfather used to smoke a pipe, and now I remember when I was a kid, I thought cigars stunk and pipes stunk, but it's the tobacco, the type of cigar you choose. If it's a cheap cigar, no, it's not going to smell good. If it's a good cigar, if it's a handmade cigar, they do smell very good. Yeah. They taste very good. They are relaxing and enjoyable. You don't inhale it. And it's not something that you do like cigarette smokers. You smoke multiple times a day, packs of them. There's like 20 cigarettes in a pack.
Yeah.
And the people who smoke a pack of cigarettes, that's like smoking from dawn to dusk. That's gross.
Yeah, some people smoke way more than that a day.
Yeah.
2 packs.
That's gross. And they inhale it. It's bad, I remember his mother used to smoke menthol cigarettes, and she wound up with COPD, and she was so shocked because she didn't inhale it very deeply. Oh my God.
Yeah, well.
But they are relaxing. And every time we go in the cigar shop and he sees the guy with the pipe, he talks to him about his pipe. Wow, that's really neat.
Yeah,
that's a cool pipe.
It is a cool pipe. It tilt comes down and it's got a
looks
white
like a
bowl.
horn. Yeah.
It's got a white bowl, or more of a cream colored bowl. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get one. Next time we'll do a video, I'll probably have one. We'll have a pipe smoking.
I'm not smoking a pipe. That I'm not going to do.
Right at all.
No.
I mean, I've seen some.
I get an old corncob pipe.
There you go.
Sit in a rocking chair.
Yeah, but a little cabin out in the woods.
Oh, I would dearly love to be in a cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
I miss where we lived in Southern California. We were up in the mountains very high, and there was nothing but pine trees. It was dark at night.
We weren't high when we were in the mountains. We were up high. Altitude. Like 6,000 feet.
Yeah, we were up there.
So
and
I
it was
high.
Yes, we were high.
We were.
But not chemically high.
No.
Physically high. But it was beautiful, and had California not gone bat crap crazy, we'd still be there. And I'd go back in a heartbeat if it wasn't so insane and so expensive and so ridiculous. But
that's enough of that.
Well, I think we better wrap this up, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I will talk to y'all soon. And the next video, we'll do something fun. We'll get some good information to talk about for cigars and politics, and we'll get some new cigars. And if you have any suggestions on cigars you'd like to see me get, put them in the comments. I'll be happy to take a look. I will look at those Asylum ones and see if I can get those. But beyond that, my next video, I think, for the channel is going to be some hairstyles for longer hair. Although I did just cut mine off. I have a video on that. But we're going to start doing more of the skincare, fashion. I love fashion, and I like to watch a lot of the fashion videos, and a lot of them are not really my idea of what fashion is. So I'm going to share with you guys what I think we should do as we get older, because I am going to be 60 years old soon. December 6th.
Yeah.
I'll be chained to my desk, but I will be 60 years old on December 6th of this year. So keep watching. Love you guys all very much. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you see every time we upload. And thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.